Hey y'all, it's Teely, and it's time to shut your mouth wide open. So today I'm about to clean up my kitchen. It's been a mess for a few days. I done entertained, I done ate, I done went to work and left the kitchen like this, so I'm about to gather it up. But I want to talk about something, and I want to talk about breaking baseless traditions within your family. Like growing up in a black family, we used to have to speak. You speak when you walk into somebody's house. Hell, you even spoke when you walked into your own house if people were there. It was the right thing to do. Common courtesy. Sometimes you would even give a hug. But I no longer live by that. I don't allow my kids to do things that they don't want to do. Because I remember growing up into a young adult, I genetically inherited a butt, thighs, legs, arm. As the old folks used to say, I was spreading. So my mother has an uncle that used to pop up out of nowhere, and he always made my sister and myself feel uncomfortable. And he would sit over to the house and drink for hours, days, sometimes a week. And my mama used to make us speak all the time, and I would give the driest high anyone has ever heard. So one day I'm coming home from school, the screen door's open. I see him in his vehicle and sitting outside, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I was a freshman in high school at this time. So I come in the house and I try to run up the stairs really fast to get to my room. And my mama said, get back down here. And I'm like, hey, mama, you need to come in here and speak. How was your day? I said, it was good. Yeah, my uncle's in here. Come in here and speak. She really thought we liked this dude. I said, well, I need to go to my room first. She said, no, get your arse in here and say hi. Don't be rude or disrespectful. So I went into the kitchen while they were sitting there and I gave him the driest high. And my mama said, isn't she getting big and thick? And she kind of squeezed my thigh. And I turned my nose up because I was so disgusted. And I moved away and I said, I'm going upstairs. I got homework to do. And as I walked away, he said, she gonna be built. He said, hey, do all them boys be chasing you at school? I said, no, I'm not worried about boys. He said, mm. And my mother didn't say nothing. She just laughed. She said, you crazy. But I was so disgusted. And that scarred me a little bit because I quit running track and I start wearing jackets around my waist. I didn't want anybody looking at me. I was just disgusted. And I kind of grew apart a little bit with my mom because seeing her in that moment made me so upset. And I was like, Mama, I didn't like what he did yesterday. I didn't like that. And I still bring it up to this day because I want her to eventually know how that made me feel. And she said, he didn't mean nothing by it. He not like that. You just being a drama queen. But the whole time she used to tell us, if anybody mess with my kids, they might as well get their black dresses ready. And I thought, yeah, if something happened to me, I'm going to tell my mama. But over time, I realized that my mother was not approachable because she dismissed my feelings of how I felt in that situation and in that moment. I couldn't even come to her and tell her that his comment made me uncomfortable. I don't like speaking to him. I wish you would stop inviting him over. He makes us uncomfortable. But she heard none of that. And it made me feel like I had no voice. And so today, as a parent, I make sure my kids know that you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. My kids don't speak. Nobody came to see you. You're an adult. This is a child. So that's just how I operate. They know I'm their ear, their heart, their teacher, their doctor, their nurse, their confidant, and the friend when they need me to be. And more importantly, I listen. I listen to hear, not to speak, and that's why they feel comfortable coming to me. I am approachable.